Hey YouTube, James Bonnie here. This will be Autopsy Simulator number 2, Chapter 2, Training number 2. I don't know what it is, but let's get it.
Forgive me. What?
I don't know. Why is everybody eating spaghetti and meatballs?
Fuck. I should take my pills.
Of course.
So much light everywhere. Some days, I just feel like setting fire to all this paperwork.
You and me
I'm
both.
fed up with it. An indispensable element of every office. I should really try and read a few of these.
Where's the pills? Bathroom, maybe? Ah, perfect place for pills.
It's a shame these won't help with my hangover. The fucking
Get a
phone.
wriggle on? What? Where's the phone? Oh. Welcome to the 90s.
Okay. I know I'm late. I'll be there soon. It's not like the dead are impatient.
Jack, no.
Alice? Who is this?
It's Charlotte Graves.
Oh. God, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. I thought it was work calling.
Recordable
It's okay.
shit.
I hate it when work calls me at home, too. How is everything? We haven't talked since...
Well, there are good days, and there are bad days. What can I say? At least I can hide away at work.
Well, you always were the most comfortable in the dissecting room. Listen, I have an unusual request.
Okay, how can I help?
It's nothing serious. I just wanted to ask, do you have any pictures of Alice? Maybe one where the two of us are together? I'd love to have something to remind me of
Us
her.
are together.
I guess. I'm not sure. I'll look through her things.
Thank you. I'm sorry to trouble you in this. All this can't be easy for you.
I'll get through it somehow. I've been meaning to sort through her stuff for a while. Have you asked Stephen if he has anything?
Yes, I spoke with him this morning. He said he gave everything to their mother and that I should ask you.
I see.
Jack, I know you're trying. That you cope somehow. Stephen's there for you. Although, well, we all know how he can be. But, I mean, if you wanted to reminisce about Alice, talk.
I really should go now. I overslept, I'm late for work, and I still have some errands to run on the way.
Oh,
Lab.
okay, sure. Sorry to keep you.
I'll look for something and send it over. Thanks for the call, and bye.
Oh, do you have my address?
Not on hand. You'd best remind me again.
292 Browning Lane, apartment 432, Johnson City, New York, 13790.
Got it.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
look up that address and see what it
It
is.
would mean a lot to me. Just miss her so much.
Yeah, me too. And that's okay. Really, no problem.
Thank you. Take care, Jack.
You too, Charlotte. It was nice to hear you. Well,
That was a long,
that
extra
was a bit
long
unexpected.
conversation.
I should probably find something to send.
We got a game to play. Okay. Let's go. Come on.
It's been almost a year.
I get it.
I wasn't able to support her through this. Till death do us part. It was a miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing.
Huh.
and that she said yes.
Yeah.
She always believed she could change people for the better, even me.
Oh.
Allison, Charlotte, and Amsterdam. It would be better if Charlotte had this. It deserves to be on display and not hidden in a drawer.
Alright, now I need a envelope. An envelope.
Okay, time
to go to work.
I'm seriously late.
Yeah, well, you're the one that took your sweet ass time. That's...
Oh shit. Almost left the door open. I should grab some coffee and aspirin on the way.
Better. I don't think no one's coming here to steal anything though, but you know, whatever. First floor, right? No. Ah, stupid. Okay. Taking the stairs. A box.
Standard correspondence consisting of bills, advertising leaflets, and pious reminders about the upcoming end of the world.
Yeah. So...
Standard correspondence consisting of bills, advertising leaflets, and pious
I gotta
reminders
find
about the
my...
upcoming end of the world.
What's my name? Ulysses S. Grant? Are you serious? That's awesome.
Standard
I don't
correspondence.
know my freaking name. Get... Wait. I don't gotta put it in a mailbox. I just gotta put it in a mailbox. So that it goes somewhere besides my...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe they'll finally fix that door.
whatever. I don't know how mailboxes work. Ugh. Maybe we'll go this way. There we go. Mailbox over yonder. Hey. They sell drugs across the
I hope
street.
this helps, Charlotte.
Just put the damn thing in the freaking mailbox.
Okay. All done here. Time to
Drugs,
go.
drugs. Oh. Hello?
Ah, damn. I forgot my jacket. Ah, well.
You're fine.
I'll brave it for tonight.
Yeah,
Too bad.
you're fine.
Nice and fresh. At least it's peaceful here.
When did you start? Did you wake up in the... I don't know.
Good evening, Mr. Ridley.
Good evening, Mr.
Has Stephen delivered the body?
Mm-hmm.
Did he leave it where he usually does?
Uh-huh.
As always, it's a real pleasure talking to you.
If you say so.
Pleasure. It's
Some corpses have more personality than this guy.
yes. All right. Go to the office. Anything I gotta do in here? I just go to the office. Okay. Bathroom.
Christ. Who leaves the window open in the middle of November? So I'd better check the answering
Ghost.
machine.
Hi, Jack. I dropped by a little early today. I left the body with Ridley in the corridor. He wasn't sitting in the locker then, so maybe he'll even throw him into the room. Well,
I don't get it.
how are you doing? Yeah, I mean, it's your first birthday without her, and... This, I
Awkward.
still have a hangover, and you know me, I run to the John like the neighbor's fucking dog. You know, today I slipped on his shit again. That fucking furball. He always has to shit next to my car. Anyway, I can't come over in the evening, but we'll catch up on the weekend, okay? Bye. I almost forgot. Charlotte called me this morning. She asked about you, so answer your calls, Jack. This time it's not a reprimand for being late.
I did.
That's par for the course. I wonder when this clown will learn to look under his feet. Due to a lack of preparation, this time the lecture will be improvised.
Okay. Sounds good to me. We gotta get the camera again. No? Inspect your muffin. What does that mean? What the fuck's inspect my muffin mean? Okay.
Birthday. I actually forgot it was today. Alice baked me muffins like these every birthday.
Exactly what it means.
Okay, joke's over. Apron, gloves, and get to work.
Get to work. Lights off. Apron. Where's the apron? Anybody? Oh. Gloves.
I need to order another batch of these.
Yeah.
I've got to remember to do that later.
Set up the camcorder.
Oh, man. I remember you. You were on that talent show. What was your name again?
Oh.
Steven laughs at me for recording everything. He says I have a bigger collection of stuff like this than most of the creeps he's caught. November 21st.
So do people on
1991.
OnlyFans.
Time, 9:13 p.m. The autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Lecture for the Medical University of Missouri. After yesterday's lecture, you should already know the ins and outs, so today we'll be consolidating our knowledge. So, where do I start?
Police
That's right,
report.
Police folder. Ah, yes. Samantha Barker. Now I remember. There's probably going to be a lot of chatter about this.
Yeah.
When questioned, friends admitted that Samantha's last days before losing contact seemed extremely happy and relaxed. She also quit drinking alcohol found in her own apartment by police patrol. Officers were called by a concerned friend of the deceased, who had been unable to contact Barker for several days.
Office name.
After her first album became a commercial success, she was hit with a creative drought. She suffered panic attacks and severe sleep problems. Drugs and medication came into play. During the interrogation, a friend of the deceased admitted that Samantha never got to grips with the sudden fame that came after winning such a high-profile talent show. The deceased was found in her own apartment, in a semi-recumbent position on an armchair. Large quantities of alcohol and empty packets of sleeping pills were also found in the apartment. Well, let's see what settled this matter.
find
As
out.
you can see, the body is fully clothed. Therefore, before we move on to photographic documentation, we must remove the clothes. This time, we don't have to focus on the clothes too much. Okay, now we can continue with the examination. Again, begin by taking photographs of the cadaver. I guarantee that over time it will cease being embarrassing for you.
I don't know
First,
about that.
We photograph the whole body.
Oh, the whole body. This side? This side?
And now, any suspicious looking marks or wounds. Well, there's even more here.
105.
Interesting. Very uneven. We need to investigate this.
And?
Yes, I've seen this many times.
Well, what is it? Elaborate. Why are there donuts still here?
You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion.
Contusion?
A
Is
few
that like
we
a
need to look into here.
hit on the head? All right. Now, let's get started.
Notes prepared. Time to take a closer look.
Oh, the magnifying glass.
Some furrows have imprinted more strongly, others less, as if someone was undecided.
I'm going with murdered. Going with murdered or very kinky. I don't know.
Such bruises are caused by either a very heavy blow or by some internal issues. And here's something interesting. The skin of the deceased is covered with numerous blisters. Some of them are ruptured. Others still contain fluid residue. The number of bruises suggests that there may have been some kind of tussle. More numerous blisters. We have some leads to investigate here. Let's write this down.
Okay, let's write this down. In my handy dandy notebook. Oh, wait.
On the neck of the deceased, we can see clear furrows, indicating that strangulation may be the probable cause of death. Given the condition of the deceased, it's difficult to tell immediately whether the bruises were the result of a struggle, or perhaps the result. Currently, it's difficult to say whether the bruises were the result of a beating, or whether it could be some kind of internal bleeding. In general, such blisters usually appear in the case of mechanical abrasions, but due to the place of occurrence, this should be excluded. Although it's easier to have abrasions on your feet, but the number and size of the blisters suggests that it's probably a matter of barbiturate. A severed spinal cord, trauma to the larynx. Examination with a UV lamp will dispel some doubts. Potential attackers could have left traces. After examining the organs, we can easily verify whether there was internal bleeding or whether the deceased was suffering from something. I'll add barbiturates to the list of necessary tests
Overdose.
to be checked in the lab later. Given the testimony of the victim's friend, I add alcohol poison. But first I'll check for external traces. For this we use the good old UV lamp.
UV lamp.
I look carefully at the hole. The area around the head is empty. Torso. Empty. Without legs. There's nothing here.
I did that.
The left hand seems to be fine. Right hand clean. Well, nothing to surprise us here. Now gently, we take the deceased by the hand.
We're doing the rigor mortis test.
And we check for rigor mortis.
Ew.
Again, the hand falls freely. Since we don't have a definitive lead, we will examine all the key organs one by one.
Ew. I don't like this
So,
part.
I'm starting the internal inspection. I dissect the skin of the deceased.
He just slicing away.
And I proceed to deflect the skin flaps.
I
Compared
don't
with
like that
yesterday's
part.
body, the deceased has only trace amounts of adipose tissue. Now for the ribs. What do we have here?
Lungs.
Or rather, what don't we have? There is certainly no sign of internal bleeding. Before I disembowel the deceased, I will take samples for toxicological tests to determine the alcohol content in the body.
Oh.
I just need my syringe. Just to be sure, I'm taking samples from 3 organs: the eyeball, the heart, and the bladder. Analysis will rule out, or confirm, alcohol poisoning as the cause of death. I'll transfer these to the centrifuge.
Transfer these to the centrifuge.
My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Read the notebook from the... Why don't I have this with me? That makes sense.
What was it? 1570? 10.
Yeah, it was
75?
1570.
Numbers have never been my strong point. It's
Oh!
birthdays and anniversaries. Unlucky Alice always forgave me.
Mother shit. Did y'all see that? I saw that. I screamed. Centrifuge, centrifuge. Now let's see if
Gently does it with this old thing.
they
Handle with kid gloves.
1570.
I'm starting the centrifuge.
there
Let's
we
see
go.
what results come out. The laboratory is already open, so... Fucking hell! Ridley! Mr. Ridley! The fuses need resetting. Where is he? Fuck it. I'll do it myself.
Mr. Ridley, we got problems. Mr. Ridley. Oh, yeah, we leaving. You know, fuck this job. Check the breakers in the storeroom. Damn it.
First the right, and then the left. And voila. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't.
Y'all need to stop. Please. I need my pills.
Jack Hanman speaking.
Easy, why so rude?
Steve? Sorry, man. This place is falling apart.
Whoa.
And Ridley won't even lift a finger to help. You just can't work here.
Did the centrifuge strip the fuses again?
Yeah. Eventually, everything's gonna go up in smoke.
Would that be a bad thing?
Hey, look on the bright side. It's free cremation with your autopsy.
Jesus, stop it. That shit pisses me off.
Okay, sorry, Jack. Anyway, I'm calling to ask how the autopsy's going. Soon there'll be journalists sniffing around for info, so we'd best be ready.
I'll whiz through this in a couple of hours. It doesn't look like a complicated case to me. More of a formality. The report will be available in the morning.
Sounds great. Thanks. Phew! How's your head?
Well, my head seems better than yours. On the way to work.
Holy fuck!
What? What's happening?
Quiet!
A 3-car police convoy was involved in an accident near Pete's Bay Bridge while transporting prisoners to Orleans Parish Prison. At the moment, we do not know the exact number of victims or whether any of the convicts escaped. However, the scale of the accident indicates a large number of victims, possibly even fatal ones. Police are on their way to investigate the incident and secure the area. We know that the injured prisoners are on death row. The police were to transport them to their execution, which was to take place tomorrow morning. Many of them are very dangerous criminals. We will report on the matter on an ongoing basis, so stay tuned with us.
What? Was... Steven... Was Red Pete one of the passengers? He was, wasn't he? What if he survived?
Jack, I have to go. You want me on site?
What if he survived?
I gotta go. Talk to you later, okay?
Fuck. Calm down, Jack.
Smoke a cigarette. There you go.
I need my... Maybe later. I'm still hungover, and it might tip me over the edge. Yes.
Yeah, take them damn pills.
Nothing's going to happen.
You say that. But one of these times could be this time. I'm gonna turn around.
I've got to get back to work.
3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm scared.
Technical break. At least I know I can pursue a career as a janitor if I need to.
I've already pissed
My
myself.
own trust.
How old are you? What are you? Thinking maybe the ghost was trying to talk to me.
Alright, let's see if we were able to get anything out of this piece of crap. And miraculously, yes, the samples did spin. I'll transfer them to the chromograph in the lab.
Okay, good. Now, place the samples onto the rack. I don't think I should. The lab tech's job.
Alright, let's load this up. I placed the test tubes in the rack. Now, just take 5 milliliters from each.
I'm trying.
Precisely
5.
and the next.
I don't know what I did, but okay. What? Draw 10 blah 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 blah. 10 milliliters of fluid. Yes. Oh, stupid.
5 more.
Not a bad game. There's just too many moments where you're just like, is this really necessary? Oh, 15.
We put the prepared sample into the machine.
And then
Let's see. The results indicate that the deceased did consume alcohol shortly before her death. However, this is not an amount that could cause poisoning leading to death.
right.
Just slight inebriation. I can return to the body and continue the rest of the examination.
Just making sure nothing strange
The
is gonna
chromatograph
happen.
results show that we can eliminate alcohol poisoning from our list of potential causes of death. However, remember that alcohol can affect the functioning of the entire body. It disturbs the heart rhythm, accelerating its rate, and dilutes the blood, which may result in more severe bleeding in the event of an accident. Also remember that alcohol affects the metabolism of drugs in the liver, which I'll now look at in more detail. First, I'll pick up the syringe again.
Oh man.
I'll take samples from the liver and the heart to test the concentration of barbiturates in the body. That's enough. I'll do the test later.
Okay.
I'd best not try my luck with the centrifuge right now. Now I removed the liver.
Where's the liver? Okay. What am I looking for?
No lesions. However, it is slightly enlarged. Perhaps it's a slight inflammation or drug-induced damage. It may also be the result of the deposition of substances from
Lay
drugs.
the liver
Let's check the
on
weight
the
of the organ.
scale. That's disgusting,
The
man.
weight is 1,300 grams. The liver is enlarged.
Obviously. I mean, I don't know.
I'll move on to a cross-sectional study. Perhaps the enlargement is the result of early cancerous changes. The blade glides through smoothly. I don't feel like I'm encountering any changes with an unusual structure. No steatosis or cirrhosis. The liver is actually quite clean inside.
Good, right? Return to the autopsy.
The liver is basically healthy. We already know that the deceased didn't abuse alcohol. The question is, what about drugs or other substance? I move on to the heart. Oh. At a glance, we can see signs of a heart attack. The deceased is definitely too young to have a heart attack due to natural causes. The liver is enlarged, not from alcohol poisoning, and the heart looks like it has collapsed. So, I guess we need to go to the centrifuge and check for these barbiturates.
Man. I'm trying to go back. There we go.
I wonder how she was able to get hold of these drugs. The last time I saw this kind of poisoning was a few years ago. He was a middle-aged guy. He took his medication and forgot about it. So he
I've
took
done that
another
before.
pill. He forgot again and took another one. And another one.
Done that.
Until he took the last one. That's why it's better to have amnesic drugs in boxes labeled with the days of the week. This sort of thing rarely happens anymore. Doctors tend to prescribe benzodiazepines. They are safer, but still shouldn't be combined with alcohol.
Is that not the correct dial? Blood alcohol. 15 minutes, 70. What's... Is it on the notes on my desk? No?
Maybe later. I'm still hungover, and it might tip me over the edge.
I don't think so. Oh, change page. 10 minutes, 75%.
We close the centrifuge and pray that it doesn't trip anything again.
I'm just
Looks
gonna...
like our luck is in.
Okay. I was gonna go out and wait, but... Okay.
We can take the samples to the lab now.
Why is there still donuts in here? I don't like that window.
Okay, 2 samples this time. 6 milliliters each.
Ugh.
Well, let's see how much of it we find.
Let's find out. This is a pretty cool machine. I don't like needles, but you know.
Nothing surprising. Significant amounts of phenobarbital metabolites of hepatic origin.
I don't know what that means.
Looks like I'll have to check the contents of the deceased's stomach.
I'm freaked out, man.
The tests showed that the collected blood contained enough barbiturates to cause cardiopulmonary collapse. The question
Overdose.
now is whether it was an accident or a deliberate act. I'm proceeding to examine the stomach. Before extraction, I ligate the entire organ to prevent its contents from spilling out. Okay.
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
now cutting out the organ, which will move to the board for dissection.
So disgusting. Look at it jiggle. Wrong. I'm getting the hang of this cutting
Normally,
thing.
the stomach and intestines are full of surprises.
That's great to hear. It's always satisfying when you
Not
start
this
to feel
time.
comfortable and
We see
confident.
remnants
Shut
of
up.
undigested food and a dense mass of
Google.
pills. You don't take this many drugs by accident.
Are you sure? Some people do.
Length and width normal. No obvious pathological changes. Undigested drugs found in the stomach of the deceased. The direct cause of death was probably an overdose. I'll check the rest of the organs. And lungs are normal? No. The deceased's trachea is normal. The deceased's intestine is normal. No clear pathological changes. Abdominal cavity checked off. We can check the brain.
I don't want to do that again.
I make a cut to open the lid of the victim's skull and remove the brain.
Is that normal?
Is normal. No obvious lesions. Alright. I need to dissect it on a board.
Okay. Oh, it's a hollow shell. Ah, I don't like that.
Using a knife, I carefully cut through the brain tissue. As expected, the deceased's brain is in excellent condition. No discoloration or changes due to hypoxia. There is still the matter of the marks on the neck. They look
Curious about
superficial,
my brain.
but who knows? Maybe the spinal cord has been severed.
Okay, how do we...
Goggles and a saber saw. I think the goggles were in the desk drawer.
What?
Alice.
Ah.
Saw. I need saw. Oh. I know. I probably left it in the basement after its last cleaning.
Why would you leave it in the basement? And where the shit is the basement? Need more pills? Here, let's take some just in case. You don't want to get down there and get freaked out, so. Basement.
Mr. Ridley,
Where you
need a
been?
Key to the basement.
It's in the social room.
Why is the key lying at the... never mind. Thank you.
Hey, Hammond. Did you hear about the convoy? Well, maybe you'll get a chance to relive your glory days and catch Red Beat again, huh?
Let's hope there won't be a need for that. If
How-
only he could put that much enthusiasm into his... I get the feeling that searching through this rubbish is more pathogenic than working with Please, may this be the last trip.
Please. His newspaper says Red Pete on the loose. Ew. Put it all in your car? I don't think this is it. Head to the basement. Where's the basement? We'll try outside. I don't know.
Fuck. Why did the prison convoy have to get into an accident? Jack, take a deep breath. Deep, pleasantly cool breath.
Why?
Nearly finished with the autopsy.
And then you get to go home, but don't forget to clean up because you don't want that shit in your car.
I'll take this.
Scared me?
I'll check. Fuck! It's jammed! Doesn't anyone do maintenance around here? Damn
Yeah.
hatch. Damn Red Pete. Again. If only. Forgot this thing was standing here. It would be easier if I put things away properly.
Yeah.
Damn student lectures and their fucking props.
What? Why do we work at night? Just curious. Really? Sleeping? Alright, what am I doing with
Sorry
this?
for the short interruption. I hope you all took the opportunity to grab some coffee. And now that I have everything I need, I'll move on to revealing the spinal cord.
You getting it? That's what hey. What the fuck are you doing?
The spine is removed.
Oh, turn to. Oh,
I can't do it without the
I
pills.
just gave you pills. Where? People and their pills. Don't fucking scare me, man. You saw him now. And a spine.
I can see that the spinal cord was not severed. This shows
It is
that
now.
apart from the marks around the neck, hanging didn't negatively affect the condition of the deceased. Ladies and gentlemen, almost over. Now, to sum up and tidy away the body. The direct cause of Samantha Barker's death was a heart attack resulting from an overdose of barbiturates. Traces found on the body suggest that the overdose was a deliberate act, following a failed attempt to hang herself. The autopsy found no evidence or genetic materials indicating that death could have been the result of an attack. Third-party involvement must be excluded.
Board. Oh, homicide?
Autograph, and we can start sewing.
Please.
In the 1950s and 1960s, the use of barbiturates for suicide was actually quite common. I think it was most talked about after the death of Marilyn Monroe. At home, it was a help and comfort. On death row, a farewell to the convicts.
So, close the body. Can we put everything back in? Needle. Oh, we got weird.
Well, that's the way it goes. It isn't the drug, but the dose that makes the poison.
Leave the body.
Well, we're done for today. Thank you for your attention.
That was. I really could not do this. I could barely do the freaking.
Tiring day. I can feel those hunger pains coming on. I guess I'll have to pick something up along the way.
I could barely do the game.
A nightcap
Ugh.
would do me good.
In real life? No, I couldn't do this.
Good night, Mr. Ridley. The police will pick up the body and accompanying documentation in the morning.
Sure.
I guess there are actually two things in this world you can be certain of. Death and Ridley's reluctant attitude. Alright, maybe three things. My whiskey on the rocks when I get home.
Alright.
So cold. I guess I should have brought my jacket to work.
Well, you're the one that decided to run off and forget it.
This block can be quite intimidating when it's so quiet.
Right? I mean, how much money you make, dude? I think you could afford like a nice place. Maybe. I don't know. See something? It's my apartment.
What? What?
Call the
What the
police.
fuck? But I locked it. I'm sure of it.
You're gonna sleep there? So that'll do it for number 2, part 2, chapter 2. I don't know what it is. I can count. I have the book. But it's a great game. I think it has potential. But the ending, prepare to have your mind pre-blown. It'll blow your mind. Definitely. Blew my mind. But that'll be it. Stay tuned. Part 3 is coming up tomorrow.